Welcome to the One Man Army, the show where I take on two people at the same time on the 2v2 ladder. Now, if you take a look at the minimap, you see that my friend did indeed spawn, because I'm playing with a player called I Am Useless, but at the start of every single game, I Am Useless takes out all of his own SCVs, except for the strongest SCV, the true survivor. That bad boy gets to watch from above in the command center. I'm gonna put my money on Sam, the SCV over here. And I think he's going to win. Look at that. Boom! 15 HP remaining. Pops over in the orbital command. And we're off to a racing start. Now, I didn't actually check the races of my opponent. So that's what we're going to be doing now. Zerg and random. It almost makes me want to scout. Almost. Not quite. I'll scout maybe after I get my nexus up. But can't really be bothered to scout before. I don't think it's that important. I'm generally kind of okay with not knowing what's going on, because I think one of the things in 2-on-2 is that so many things can come for you that the most important thing... Oh, he might believe that my teammate floated over to the gold, actually. It wouldn't surprise me if that is what he thinks. He's like, oh, the Terran picked up and floated to the gold. That might actually be a real strategy, by the way, in 2-on-2. I'm not sure if it is. I don't play enough 2-on-2 for that, but on this map, that actually could be completely viable as a strat, couldn't it? Do I want to get a blind zealot here, or do I not? I'll get a blind zealot. I can always cancel it in the last few seconds if I don't end up needing it, because you're not actually blocking anything. I'm planning on only playing with a single gas. I'm just going to get a pylon over here. So we have one Zerg, Blood Sword, and the other one... Ah, it was a Protoss, right? I saw that it was a Protoss. It was a quick scout, by the way, out of the Protoss. Probably after Gateway, if I read that correctly. Maybe a little bit faster even. It really was quite fast. Don't think it's going to be some type of cannon rush. Okay, we have a drone moving out here. We have more drones moving out. Okay, we'll get our first adept as well. I think I finished my zealot, by the way. Not the end of the world, but also not the greatest thing that I've done in my life. No Protoss Nexus yet, which is kind of worrisome. That hatchery is indeed done. I really want to know what the toss is doing, though. It's super important for me to figure out what this Protoss player is doing, because then I can kind of respond to it. Okay, Chrono Boost on the Warp Gate. No tech, 3 pylons already. Second gate. I'm saying something's being proxied around my base. It's most likely going to be a gateway. I want to take out this this Overlord, by the way. Wouldn't surprise me if I end up getting... end up getting rushed here. I have to admit it. Hello, I thought I built a stalker. There we go. Okay, we haven't found the proc... Okay, here's the proxy gateway. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Like, just the entire setup otherwise doesn't make a lot of sense. It's a one-base build that my opponent is playing. I think I want to get a robo against this. Okay, we get the Overlord. At least we pretend to get the Overlord. No, we just get the Overlord. Actually, we don't pretend anything here. The reason why the robo is good here, because I think I can at least temporarily stop the Zerg from attacking me by having a wall. But the Protoss might still get a lot of units, and that could really be an issue. So we're adding 2 extra gateways, getting a wall here. Then the question is, where do I want to get a battery, if I want to get a battery? And the answer to that often is just barely in range of the thing. So I think this works. It's in range of basically everything. And now that I have this setup, I actually want to get a sentry maybe. Okay, I have a plan, because I'm not being attacked yet, and I believe that I'm capable of holding... Oh my god. Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna get an immortal ASAP. I said nothing. No! Force field! I was too slow with the force field. That's a mistake. That definitely is a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. This is really difficult to hold, though, to be fair. Oh, I thought I was being so smart here. I thought I was being so smart. So I'm gonna explain what I was thinking. I was like, okay, I don't think I can die here, which I think was my first mistake, thinking that I couldn't die. No one is invincible. You can always die. And then I was like, I'll get a prism, and I drop a probe over here so I can get something done, but... this type of all-in is so difficult to fight against, honestly. I should have had one more battery in the back, and I think I might have been okay. What was their supply? 45 for the toss. Was on 1, but I was getting a natural. Third base already done. I wonder if getting a Stargate is better in these cases, but I don't think it is. Maybe you should have had a slightly faster robotics facility. Just want to go back to this area. If I had maybe a slightly quicker second sentry warp in, I'm not quite sure why that took so long for me to get. The ball was a good plan, but the battery was a bit too late, I guess. Should have been over here maybe as well. No, it was ready. I just didn't have it in my hotkey properly. I could have force-shooted this one more time, gone for a full wall, and then maybe I'm okay. Because then this battery, I can overcharge it, and I just use it on this pylon. If I still have a full wall, it would have still been really difficult, but I was up 10 supply, so maybe it was possible. Just not the tightest defense. So he loses 46 points against someone that is the same MMR as me, or very similar in MMR. And we'll straight away hop into our next game. Rough start, but it's been a while since I played the 2-on-1. I think the next game might be better. This time we get a Protoss and a random. Last time it was a Zerg and a random. And it's on a map that I think is slightly better for me. Heavy Artillery is one of the maps that I think is best. And the reason for that is because I have 3 in-base bases. I have relatively easy 4th and a relatively easy 5th base as well. On top of that you have a tiny ramp, which is really easy to block. So I'm actually going to build my gateway at the ramp. Allows me to block hopefully a little bit easier in case of like circling rushes, but also just against Protoss, you know, like adepts, it's nice to be capable of blocking those out. Should I scout this time around? I feel like I actually should scout. I think I'm playing a little bit too risky, honestly. So we're just going to scout across the map right now. Especially in the case of Zerg. Like if you're getting 12 pulled or you're getting Ling flooded very quickly, you actually need to know it before you build the Nexus. I'm going to just play a standard 1-gate expand and get a quick Stargate out, I think is the plan for now. So slower expansions, but quicker tech. That basically is the trade-off. Could also go for a DT drop, by the way. I haven't really done that in a while. I still believe that if you're playing against a non-Protoss player, that DT drop is probably the best thing you can do. Or at least one of the best things that you can do. Okay, so we're going to spot exactly what's going on. So it's a Terran and a Toss. That thing is finishing up. What is that? Okay, second gas already. So that means he's not playing a fast expand. Like, it still could be a quick expand. Okay, there's a gas here as well, which is interesting. We don't need to do a tiny wall off because there's no Zerg. Single gas Terran, so that means CC is going to be built over here. Reactor first. I'm locked into the main base. Core being built. No second pylon? No, there's a second pylon. Want to know if there's a Nexus over here or not. It's actually kind of interesting. Tech should be going down soon as well. I think he's straight up just going to build a Stargate immediately, no? Or no, he wants to build a Nexus here. Okay, well, I hope we can stop that, actually. Is this worth it? I don't think it is, actually. No unit still being produced? Oh, he has something here. He's trying to hide it. Stargate. Stargate versus Stargate, I think, always is bad for me. And there's a very simple reason for that. It's because there's 2 people, and if I get caught up in a Phoenix War, it means that I can't deal with the other player. So this is a factory. I'm getting so much info, by the way. It's actually crazy how much info I'm getting. The one advantage I do have here is that my... How about I do this, actually? Just get a second. No, not yet, not yet. Base is under attack. So we start just with a Phoenix straight away. I'm gonna actually rally it across the map, not because I think I can win a 1 Phoenix versus 1 Phoenix war, despite me having obviously better control, or well, hopefully better control. I mean, my opponent should be worse in skill than me, at least in 1 versus 1. But I mainly want to check if he's building anything weird there. They haven't scouted yet, by the way, which is bad for them. Oh, maybe I can kill a mule. That would be great. Okay, that definitely is a... What you call those? Forgot the name for it for a second. A Phoenix, there we go. So it's gonna be a Phoenix War. So I want to win the Phoenix War convincingly. They're not aware of what I'm playing, obviously, which is still very important. Still very important. Second one of these. Like, my eco is actually a lot better than whatever the toss has. This is a fact. We can talk about it long, we can talk about it short. I just have more phoenixes, or I'm gonna get more phoenixes pretty quickly from now. And this is my plan. Oh, he has Rainer spinning around the Nexus. Look at that. A Rainer fan. Oh, it's good to know that usually people that are fans of Rainer are a bit lower in the IQ range. So that gives me some confidence for this game. Oh. Okay, this is good. He's gonna chase this one as well, I think. I think I can win this fight as well. He actually kind of out-microed me there, honestly. I definitely should have had the advantage a lot more. It also wouldn't completely surprise me if in the next few seconds a drop is gonna show up. There we go. Seems about correct, I think. Oh, he's even lifting and everything. I still don't think they've completely figured out what's going on here, which is a good thing for us. Or well, for me. I am useless is still in the corner, as always. The kid's in the corner and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. These aren't the lyrics I know very well. We want to get a fleet beacon eventually as well. It wouldn't surprise me if they're also just feeding gas to the toss. This is a pretty common strategy. In 2-on-2, you feed gas to one player. Makes it really difficult for me to actually win anything. So turrets are being constructed right now. Not so sure if I won that. I think I lost 2 and I killed 1. I am not liking my position very much. It feels very bad. What is the Phoenix count here? 1, 2, 6. Okay, I'm at 8. That is more, isn't it? 6 is more than 8. It's one of the many things I learned in high school. Armor upgrade maybe. Might make some sense. Might also just be terrible. This thing is gonna go. This thing's gonna go. And we really want the upgrade for our Phoenix range, honestly. Yeah, I'm not feeling this position very much. Honestly, the problem is that I think I'm gonna be capable of stopping the Protoss. That is not the issue. Like, I can probably fight the toss. Okay? I'm not worried about that. The thing I'm worried about is that I also need to invest in defenses against potentially the Terran. Because the Terran, well, unless he actually doesn't know how to play whatsoever, is also going to get an army. Now, I killed the mine drop already, but he should be somewhat ready right now. The thing that is probably saving me is that they don't know that I'm playing by myself, which is a huge advantage that I'm having. Is that they're not quite aware of this yet. So I'm just gonna get a couple of cannons here. When I say a couple, I mean I really need a crap ton of cannons. I need to be able to stop Marines mainly. Like the others I can probably lift. We're just gonna go into air toss. So this is the first time we're actually playing a proper air toss game. And I remember when I first started playing this, I remember saying that I think air toss is probably one of the worst things you can do. Wait, I don't have the range upgrade yet? I got the wrong upgrade! What did I get? Why did I click it instead of using my hotkey? Wait, what other upgrades are? I have Void Ray Speed! I'm a professional video gamer. This is not supposed to happen. Oh my god. They're already taking like a 5th base and everything. Oh, you can be serious. I was like, yeah, why is my shot not purple? I saw it finish, surely. Oh no. Okay, well, we're gonna get a 4th base here. Oh, I definitely would have destroyed him there, no? I would have owned him. Okay, they're scanning. Oh, it's moving out, it's moving out. Come on, fight it. Okay, he actually has the range right now, before me. Okay, now I have range as well. I hope he wants to fight. Wait, do I hope he wants to fight? Holy crap, there's a lot of Marines. Not so sure if I can actually fight this, huh? What are these guys doing? Oh, they're moving all the way around, I guess. Very cool. Does he have vision? How does he have vision? I think I'm winning this one, huh? Surely I am. Like, not the game, but these little engagements. I have a lot of money in the bank as well, actually. Which is not great. I'm not super happy with it or anything, but... Is it a challenge? No! This is how I play! It's not very challenging for them, at least. It might be a challenge for me, but they're doing just fine. Look how... Oh my god, I'm getting owned here. This is not nice. Let me tell you that much. I feel like I should have been capable of doing it. Had I had any impulse crystals there? How did I even get it? This is how you know you've been on holiday for too long. So you accidentally research flux veins. What was the... Okay, so I was up in Phoenixes. And I would have had the anti-impulse crystals like 40 seconds before him. I would have killed every single Phoenix here. No problem whatsoever. I was down in supply, funnily enough, against both players. But I still think I can do it in that case. Long story short, though, I think playing Stargate against Stargate is not worth it. I think Stargate versus Protoss is something I just shouldn't even try anymore. Yeah, I lose another 42 points. Oh, man. You're at risk of demotion at the start of the next season. Raise your MMR to remain in this league. I thought there was a place where you could see how much more MMR you need. Okay, here we go. Maximum league tier MMR is 3666. So I need to get 3666 and then I'll be fine. Alright, well, let's hop into game number 3. Gurv, pay low, fly high. It is a Terran, no, a Zerg and a Protoss. My teammate is, of course, a Terran. On a map that I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, let's bet on an SCV. I think it's going to be this one. I'm selecting the one I think will win. This bad boy. He's not going to make it. Dang it, I need to build a pylon as well. I remember where he was. I think he died. Okay, I was incorrect. I thought I could pick out the SCV just by seeing them move, but it's difficult to see who the strongest is because there's also a lot of inner power within the SCV that you can't account for. What was it? Terran Protoss? No, it was Zerg Protoss, right? I think Zerg Protoss is the most difficult combination to face. Let me explain. The reason for that is because Zerg forces me to not expand too quickly, and you actually really want Stargate units against Zerg. But against Protoss, I don't think it's possible to build Stargate units. So, I think whenever there's a toss, I should just open up with a really fast Nexus. Like maybe even Nexus first, and then like 2-gate. Get like some Adepts out. Something along those lines. Adept into Stalker. And kind of take it from there. Hope I'm not being one base all in by them. I also didn't scout this time around, which is probably a mistake. Check if I'm being cannon rushed from down here or something. It's always possible, of course. These guys have absolutely no chill. Okay. Come on. Come on, Abby. Just gonna get a couple of extra probes out. I want to scout now. This scout is too late. This is pretending to scout, you know? So if they are not all inning, you can say, I scouted. I played safe and solid. But if they are all inning, you'll die anyway. And then you call them a nasty cheeser. Because despite you scouting, you still lost to an all in. Okay, cheese is impossible to beat. That's what you'll say. At least I haven't been worker rushed yet today. So it's been a nice day. Better than last week's episode. I think that was last week's episode, right? Probably. Okay, we get one of these. What did I say? We don't want air units. The problem is that Blink... Oh my god, he went Nexus first. Frick. Well, in that case, actually, maybe we do want air units. Like just an Oracle or something is actually completely fine. Is this his first? This is his second gas. What is my man doing here? Roach Bar? No, we... Oh, I'm already upset. We haven't even started yet. What's this? Double gate? Oh, he's all-inning. Oh, they're both all-inning. This is a joint effort of all-inning. He's gonna chrono boost absolutely everything here, isn't he? Chrono boost the warp gate, mate. I know you're gonna chrono boost the warp gate. I love that they're pretending that this is not their plan. It's like, mate, I can see what you're doing. Okay, that was a hatch first. I mean, I'm already down 2 bases at this point, right? That's an issue. So we'll open up with 1 Oracle into Void Ray, I think. And actually want to kill these. I hope speed never finishes. If they get speed, that might actually be somewhat hard for me. We'll play 2 gate. Yeah, 2 gate feels fine. Oh, you're actually completely going all out, huh? So maybe they believe now that I'm all-inning them. And then they won't come for me. That'd be the dream. If I just make them believe that I'm all-inning, then they won't all-in me. But they will build a lot of units. And then once they realize I'm not all-inning, they might still kill me anyway. So perhaps there's no winning here for me. Perhaps I should just give up. Go do something else with my life. Was that a robo? Interesting. Oh. There come the boys. The stalkers, that is. Is there a queen here? There is. Doesn't mean I can't kill 9 workers total. Very nice. Like, this is the minimum though, you know? This feels very nice, but in reality, this is more like, okay, now the game is starting to maybe look playable. Well, in reality, it probably still isn't. Get a robo over here as well. God, every single time I say, well, I really shouldn't be getting any air units. And then I somehow trick myself into building air units. And then I realize that I can't actually survive with air units. Air units are not that good. Gonna get a force in here as well. Another 3 kills. I can actually kill this thing, can't I? There's going to be a robo on the way for my opponent as well, which is interesting at least. So just get one over here. This command center is actually doing a decent job spotting. Is it going to be like a Nidus or something like along those lines? It's a possibility, of course. Robo Bay. Feels like I'm playing PvZ 4 months ago, you know, before the Queen nerf. He also kind of played like this. A couple of these bad boys. Maybe get an Immortal out. Is that a 3rd base? Is that a 4th? Okay, so both players going up to 3 bases already. I'm being super defensive. 4 bases. They're just macroing. They're actually just macroing. Oh, is that good or bad for me? Well, I think it's not too bad, honestly. I think they underestimate. But yeah, so currently I'm gonna be down, what, 5 bases? 5 base eco is what I'll be down. I'll get a cannon over here for any type of DTs, that type of garbage. Get a +1 upgrade. One of these, and we'll get a 4th base. I want to actually kill some overlords. Oh, he has overlord speed. That's somewhat interesting. No upgrades yet. Observer just popped out, I think. I didn't see what got built, actually. So it must be an observer. I see it. Important that I can deny all scouting, of course. Where's your overlords, my friend? I wanna take them out. Where are your overlords today, my friend? 'Cause I wanna kill them all. That song isn't done yet. A work in progress, we would call it. Ooh, maybe I can kill this. Maybe I can actually take out the robo because it's on the edge, you know? I remember one time I played a game in the Wings of Liberty beta and someone did this against me, where I built a pylon on the complete edge and my stalkers couldn't attack the banshee that was killing it. And I remember being so upset that I wanted to flame the ever-living crap out of him. I was like, how can I deal with this? You know, it's just, when you're new to a game, some things, they just feel wrong. And that felt completely wrong. I was like, my units, they're somewhat in position, but I can't deal with this. I was getting so flustered. It was against a Terran player called Fury. There's a very good Warcraft 3 player as well. I don't think I'm safe here whatsoever. Yeah. If only I had a brain like my opponent right now, I would have been capable of doing the exact same thing. Okay, so we're gonna move into basically semi-full-on Airtos with a bunch of disruptors. This is not entirely how I want to play though. Like, I don't want to win by having like a disruptor army and my opponent not understanding how to beat disruptors. From now on, I'm only going to be playing by winning by multitasking. That's the plan again. Oh, forgot to blink. Very unfortunate. Oh. Come on, don't blink. How do I have this much money as well? It's actually crazy how bad I macro in this. I mean, I guess we have a lot of income, but still. Don't quite know where to spend it on. We kept our Oracle alive, which is a big deal. Are they still here or no? Doesn't seem to quite be the case. Why are all these workers not doing anything to start with? Interesting to see. Okay, we're gonna get a couple of carriers behind this. That's a kill. Oh, it's a flank. That was a lot of units that died there, but I also lost 3 of my my disruptors, honestly, so not ideal either. Oh my god, I didn't control that whatsoever. He snipes. Gets the snipe, actually. That was a good snipe. Not gonna lie about that. Not gonna lie about that. I want a second one of these. I'm still floating some money, by the way. It's kind of bad. It's just really difficult to spend the money if you can't put it into cannons when you're playing Airtos. Like, there's really nothing you can kind of put it in. Like, I'm Chrono Boost. Like, I don't even have Chrono Boost available. It's not like I'm not continuously producing workers or units. Well, I don't actually need any more workers. I have 80 right now. Don't want my army to become too bad. Okay, we have our first carrier out as well. Maybe we actually want this thing. Can we move out? Let's see. Stalkers with 1-1. Stalkers with 1-1 definitely should be beatable. It's not good enough. Oh, actually killed one there. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Kinda got owned there, didn't I? Now they're probably gonna continue pushing. Still have very high supply, though. They only ended up losing one of these bad boys here. One of these carriers. Okay, we're gonna need to cancel this 5th base. Go back where we came from and continue building more and more disruptors. I hope I have enough cannons here, actually. Did I lose something or no? Felt like I did, but it's very difficult to see at times. Okay, we have a couple of these. Why would he get Colossi? I don't think Colossi are actually the answer to anything that's currently in my army. We have a mothership coming in. What happened? Did I lose something? What was that? I just constantly hear things exploding. I'm like, ooh, that does not sound good. I think I have a mothership now, though. There we go. That actually is quite good. And we're going to get more and more disruptors as well. So this is actually now a highlight, or what you call it, a peak, a power spike is what we would call it. We have a massive power spike right now because we're gonna be largely invisible. Okay, still 1-1 on those units. I am already on 2-0. That was an observer, important for me to kill, obviously, because if there's no vision, they can't kill my stuff. No, this looks like a fight that I could maybe take over time, you know? Just a fight that we could win over time. That's what we're gonna be doing here. Gonna send one in. to be really careful though. I can't just move in there like a complete idiot. Although that is something that I would love to do, obviously. If you know me. Most of my moves are indeed in proper relation with my IQ. Rather low. This one needs to piss off. You can go here. You can go here. I think we win the air battle. Like, is there even any anti-air left at this point? I think the answer might just be no, no? We have a lot of cannons as well, so Ling run bys are not something I'm super afraid of. Maybe it is something I should be afraid of, though. We still only have a single disruptor ready. We need to get more of those out on the map, that's for sure. +3 is about to finish up. I can't believe I'm winning with a max carrier army. It's like playing one-on-one. Very fun. I also always win with carrier armies there. Ooh, it's a lot of crap though. Did not quite get that. Yeah, too many Hydras. Don't think I can quite fight this. What's the upgrades on the Hydras actually? Gonna need to figure that out at some point. Also, I'm going to need some observers so I can snipe my opponent's observers. I'm not worried about not having vision myself. I'm worried about my opponents having vision. It's actually the scariest thing. So far my fights have been pretty okay. Not the end of the world. What's that? +2 armor though. Good target fire. Actually, good enough target fire. Super good enough target fire, no? Is that a word? Super good enough. Why does he keep building more and more this of these Colossi? Colossi do not shoot up, my friend. They have lasers, but not all lasers go towards the air. That'd be something. If Colossi would shoot up, it would actually be such a sick unit. That would be such a powerful tool. I would use it all the time then. Right now I'm not a huge fan of Colossi. It's a terrible unit. Generally. Like 99% of the cases it's better just to get disruptors. Colossi, yeah, it's just not super useful. It takes quite long for carriers to take out Hydras. Even if I have +3, I'm always surprised by that. Hydras are secretly underrated. Hey, what's that? That's Colossi harass. I mean, I can just send these bad boys over now. Oh, no problem. So the question has now been answered. Can one Air Toss army take out 2 armies of Ground Toss and Zerg at the same time? And if those armies consist of Colossi Hydra, then the answer is yes. If it consists of something else, perhaps the answer is going to be no. But, I mean, that's something that we'll deal with at that point then. Look how slow my things are at killing everything. God, the carriers are so bad. Well, they're really good, but they're also so bad at the same time. Probably won't just activate this so I don't completely get blasted. Up, die. Okay, which one is taken? Oh, is it just on my mothership? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is over, my friends. I should just go for the throat in this type of scenario, I think. I don't think there's any point in just sitting around and not doing anything. Like, and pretending like taking out all the bases is more useful. I just want to finish this game as quickly as possible. There's absolutely no point in staying around. Up, GG. Oh well, a lack of GG, but a win nonetheless. The Colossi harass wasn't good enough. Kind of want to see the army tab here. 50 teams wins roles, very nice. How do you see that? Performance? Graphs. Army value. Yeah. Resource collection. Honestly, I was up in resource... Oh, of course I'm up in resource collection. For a second I thought, wait, I'm mining more than both of them. But I'm not mining more than both of them combined. I'm just mining slightly more than both of them individually, which is good. Alright, sick. Nice. Ending this with a win. That means that right now our MMR is... well, 3600 as we get 51 points. They actually were 36-36 as well. Seems like this MMR is a bit all over the place, but a win is a win. That's going to be it for me today for the one-man army. Thanks all so much for watching. Big shout out to my man I Am Useless for spending his time with me as well, and hopefully I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good jazz, and I'll see all of you next time. Ciao, ciao.